What if Uranus collided with Earth? Yeah, you heard that right. Uranus, the planet everyone snickers about. But hold up, let's not rush into things. Imagine this. You're sipping your morning coffee, scrolling through social media, checking your cat's Instagram, and bam! Uranus suddenly shows up in your backyard. Not the planet, but the actual planet. And it's coming in hot, really hot, like space hot. Now, Earth, she's a pretty chill planet, right? She's been spinning around the sun for millions of years, doing her thing, providing us with air, water, and the occasional rainbow. But this is next level. Because Uranus, that sneaky blue-green giant, is way bigger and way heavier than Earth. It's like if a truck the size of a mountain decided to crash into a go-kart. And that truck is full of gas, rocks, and bad decisions. As Uranus gets closer, things get real serious. The first thing you'll notice? Gravity. Imagine if your head weighed 50 pounds and your legs felt like they were made of wet spaghetti. Everything starts pulling you sideways. It's like gravity just got a huge promotion, and Earth's normal gravity is suddenly weak in comparison. You'll be floating and stumbling around like a toddler on roller skates. And speaking of gravity, Uranus has a weird spin. It doesn't just rotate like Earth does. It rolls around the sun like a barrel. So Earth and Uranus aren't just meeting head-on. They're rolling toward each other like two giant bowling balls in space, and it's not going to be pretty. Okay? Now imagine the moment of impact. It's not like a bang, and then everything's okay. Oh no, this is an explosion of cosmic proportions. The sound? Well, there's no sound in space, so we wouldn't hear anything. But let's just say it'd be like every alarm clock in the world going off at once, and you'd feel it. You'd feel it all the way down to your socks. When Uranus hits Earth, things get wild. First, Earth's crust would crack open like an overcooked egg. You'd see mountains, volcanoes, and earthquakes like you've never seen before. Cities would crumble. All the buildings, gone. Gone faster than your hopes for a peaceful life. The oceans, they'd probably get splashed out of their beds, sending waves that would rival any tsunami you've ever seen. The tidal wave would be so huge that even the fish in the ocean would be like, "Nope, I'm out," and start looking for higher ground. But hold on, that's just the beginning. Uranus has an atmosphere full of, well, not much that we'd call friendly. It's made mostly of hydrogen and helium mixed with some methane. And methane? That stuff's like the cosmic equivalent of bad gas after you've eaten a burrito with extra onions. So once Uranus hits Earth, the methane would start mixing with the Earth's atmosphere, causing massive explosions and fires everywhere. You'd think fireworks were going off, but really, it's just the planet burning itself alive. It's like lighting a firecracker and realizing it's the world's most extreme pyrotechnic show, but you're the one getting toasted in the front row. At the same time, the skies would turn all kinds of crazy colors. Imagine purple, green, and blue clouds swirling around like a disco party gone wrong. The sun would disappear for a while, and Earth would go into a cosmic blackout. It would be like the universe decided, okay, you're not allowed to see anything for a bit. Enjoy the dark. But wait! Don't think we're done yet. No. The collision would send Earth and Uranus spinning like they've just been thrown into the world's biggest washing machine. The Earth would get knocked off its axis, making seasons go haywire. One minute it's summer, the next minute it's winter, and your favorite pumpkin spice latte suddenly doesn't feel so good in the middle of an ice age. People would be wearing shorts in December and winter coats in July. Fashion? Out the window. We're all just trying to survive this thing. Now let's talk about gravity one more time, because this part is important. As the two planets start to collide, their gravitational pull on each other would mess with everything. Oceans? Yep, they start to go where they're not supposed to, flooding all over the place. Animals? They'd be confused, running in circles, looking for places to hide. Birds? They'd be like, yeah, nope, we're gonna fly to another galaxy. And let's not even talk about plants. They'd probably be trying to hide underground, just praying this whole thing blows over. So, as the dust settles, or doesn't, because who needs dust when there's fire and chaos, you'd realize that Earth, as we know it, is a goner. It would be a crumpled, charred mess of rock, gas, and who knows what else. The only people left? Probably just the ones who somehow managed to get a one-way ticket to the moon or Mars before the collision. And even then, I bet they're still going, well, that was a bit much, wasn't it? But here's the twist. As disastrous as this would be, it wouldn't be the end of the universe. Oh no. Earth might be toast, but the universe is huge. A collision like this would just be a blip in time, a cosmic hiccup that would go unnoticed by most of the stars out there. The Milky Way would keep spinning. New planets might form out of the debris, and some new life forms might eventually crawl out of the wreckage, though they'd probably be very confused about why their planet smells like burnt marshmallows. In the end, though, all this might be for nothing. After all, Uranus and Earth are already so far apart. They're not exactly on a collision course, and the odds of Uranus crashing into Earth anytime soon are about the same as finding a unicorn eating a taco on your front lawn. But just think about it. If it did happen, well, we'd definitely have the weirdest history books ever. Kids in the future would read, "And then Uranus collided with Earth in the year 2024. And that was the end of that." So, as you go back to sipping your coffee and scrolling through memes, take a moment to appreciate the fact that Earth is still here. She's spinning, she's wobbling, and she's got a lot of personality. And Uranus, well, it's still out there, just minding its own business, rolling through space, and probably making a few people giggle along the way. But let's hope it stays in its lane, because trust me, you don't want to meet Uranus up close.